Good for my
Sound to your mind.
Breathe. I stay quiet as I light on my loud light. Breathe. I balance diet, I'm just trying to get my pounds right. Breathe. I stay quiet as I light on my loud light. Breathe. I balance diet, I'm just trying to get my pounds right. Shouts all on my team, I need more than a mattress support. In my dreams, could grab a few Z's like I'm falling asleep, but I don't wanna wake for the morning. Grief, breathe. Tears drop to the form in the sea. A broke heart, but it's worn in my sleeve. Never listened, I was warned in my teens, but I still skip school, I was taught in the streets. Ring back, don't call for police. Stand tall, don't fall for the beast. Got issues with trust, so I'm born to believe. We've been a victim of love and now we're caught in it deep. Breathe.
Yes, people, what's happening? What's happening? And welcome back to GavGoesIn. Listen, I'm not gonna lie, watching this Brighton Arsenal game. if you ever see my eyes go left and right, you know why. But yeah, listen, obviously Arsenal winning 1-0, fluke of a goal. You know, Bukayo Saka made it 6 for the season, 300 grand a week. Is he starting to justify the price tag? Who knows? But yeah, listen, we're back. Obviously, Liverpool all-time 11. And yeah, man, it's going to be an interesting one because I'm not going to lie. You know, I've got my notes down for the players and it was pretty much a struggle, man. So, but yeah, listen, we're going to get into it anyway. But big up to Jonas and Fitz. Jonas, how you been, bro? You been all right?
Hey, listen, don't talk to me. I'm currently having a drink. Don't talk to me.
Boy, listen, your team got absolutely smoked yesterday, man. You know what? We did say in it, like it's gonna be a struggle against Wolves.
Yeah, Wolves are good, man. And this is the thing, that Wolves are good, and it's just freaking. It was frustrating to watch, but again, some of the decisions don't go your way. But we didn't do enough. There's games that we just didn't look like we were gonna do enough, and we just didn't look like doing enough. But again, it's one of those things where it's just. We left it up to the ref and shit happens. We didn't do enough to win it. They deserve to win it. Great finish from Gomez, by the way. Fucking hell. The Dink Allison is fucking unreal, especially from that angle. Like you can't argue with it. They were the better team. So
yeah. No, I hear it, man. I think especially with the way they've been playing as well, man.
Yeah.
I think it was safe to say, man, it was never gonna be an easy game for Liverpool, you know, and as I said, I think if you're a Liverpool fan, man, you want this season well and truly over, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Because it's not been good. I think that probably kind of seals the thing with Slot as well. Yeah. I think Slot definitely.
I think no matter what happens now,
I think he gets sacked, man, 100%. Yeah. So, but yeah, man, I think, if Man United don't win tonight, let's say, then. You know, maybe that loss yesterday, you know, it might not actually be a bad thing, but yeah, I think Champions League football for you guys, man, is going to be a struggle, you know, so we'll have to wait and see what happens, innit? But yeah, big up yourself anyway. Fitz, what are you saying, bro?
Yeah, man, not too bad. Just, I'm not surprised Jonas has had to pull out liquor, to be fair, man. Seeing my captain do them kind of things.
You can't really blame him, man. Yeah.
But yeah, listen, man, good. Just waiting on the match. I know you've got Arsenal on, but I can't watch them over United, bro. So I'm just waiting for us to kick off now. You get me?
I hear it. I mean, to be fair, it's the early game, innit? But I just thought, let me just see what's going on. And to be fair, it's been a tight game, man. From what I've seen, I think Arsenal got a lucky goal. You know, Saka shot and Baleba, you know, should have probably put his body in the way, but he got a nick onto it, and then it went through. Bruggen's legs, man. So it's annoying, but
no. But to be fair, like their game has got a bit more like about it for the simple fact of them and City are directly in the title race. You know what I mean? So it's justified why as a football fan you're thinking, well, I'm gonna watch this, especially like a content creator. You need to be watching the biggest games, innit? So obviously, fucking hell, it's not like. I expect 3 points tonight. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's not like it's a must-watch game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the unfortunate part about being a United fan at the moment. Like we don't have many must-watch games. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
it's one of them,
Yeah.
man.
no, I hear it, man. I hear it. But yeah, as I said, man, let's hope we get the 3 points tonight, and keep it moving, man. And that will obviously, you have to say that probably secures Champions League. I think if we win tonight, I don't see us with one game a week making any other problems for ourselves, really. So yeah, let's see what happens, innit?
The next 2 games for us basically can cement Europe. You know what I mean? Because Newcastle.
I think Aston Villa's in there as well, aren't they?
Yeah, it's Newcastle then Villa, innit?
Yeah,
Aston Villa's just scored, by the way.
2-1?
2-1, brother.
2-1? No way.
2-1,
No way. Boy. But guys, listen up. If you're viewing from your phone, yeah, you might only be able to see me because I don't know what's happening. Like, there's for some reason, it's displaying as only myself if you're viewing from your phone. But if you are viewing from a laptop or a computer, then obviously you'll see all 3 of us. So yeah, apologies if you could only see myself. Maybe you want to see my nice face. So who knows, man? But yeah, let's just carry on the stream anyway. And say if you can't see anyone else, then apologies for that. But we're gonna get into it anyway.
And to be fair, if you click the channel, you can go if you click the second link down for this stream, it will just fix it for you, but you won't be able to comment in the same window.
Okay, so guys, there you go. If you click, if you click onto the link, you're saying, yeah?
Yeah, if you click onto your channel and then go to live, there'll be 2 that are currently there live. The top one's the mobile, the one underneath that's the full version, innit?
Okay, cool. All right. Well, guys, yeah, try and see if you can do that and see if it works out for you anyway. But we are going to get into discussing obviously our Liverpool all-time 11. Big up to Babs One Diva each and every time as well, for coming through. And guys, there's 12 of you watching. Make sure you're smashing the likes. Make sure you're subbing to the channel. Make sure you share the channel, and make sure you go and follow Jonas and Fitz on their socials as well. So yeah, listen, we are going to use the lineup builder that we've been using. So what I'll do, maybe halfway through or at the end, we'll run through the team. Yeah. So yeah, we'll definitely be showing you guys that anyway. But anyway, listen, let's get on to it. Obviously Liverpool, we are going to do it from the famous Spice Boys era. If anyone remembers the Spice Girls, obviously the Spice Boys era, of the McManamans, the Fowlers, the Jamie Redknaps, etc.
So when's the cut-off year for that? Because I've got a suggestion in here that I might have to cut off.
So what I've done, yeah, I've done the Spice Boys era, mid-90s up until now.
Right, so mid-90s, is that 95?
Yeah.
So I've got to cut someone out then.
Yeah.
I did have a suggestion of Steve Nicol there, you know what I mean? And he can't run now, you get me? So
I think he's a worse pundit than he is football.
Bro, yeah, no, but to be fair, like I say, looking at his stats and how long he was there for, he's the only person that I could really suggest, other than going back to the 70s, for that position, you know what I mean? So it's like, oh.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I was struggling with this. I was proper struggling. But
bro, I'm not gonna lie, I genuinely do feel like, can we not just do 3 centre backs and not do wing backs? Just a hella attacking team, 3 strikers or something.
I'm happy for that.
So what? You don't want to go 3 at the back, yeah?
3 at the back.
I'm thinking 3 at the back and then just go with a standard 4 midfielders, because my 2 wingers are not wing backs. You know what I mean? They're attacking guys. But let's just go all out attack.
I'm happy with that.
Because otherwise, bro, one of these positions is either gonna have Steve Staunton or Risa in left. But like, come on, bro, what are we? You know what I mean? Let's just get the best guys in.
I've not even got Steve Staunton in my picks.
Bro, that's how much of a reach Steve Nichols and Steve Staunton. You see what I'm having to do for fullbacks?
Hey, I thought
Crazy.
we was putting in Andre Wisdom. What are you talking about?
Oh, I forgot about him as well. Well, you lot were struggling, you know, serious with them kind of players. But
Steve
um,
Stenson.
but yeah,
Bro.
man.
What we were doing?
Babs One Diva says Teddy Sheringham. Teddy Sheringham didn't play for Liverpool, so big up Babs One Diva. But I'm not sure what your team you're talking about.
He might
Liverpool, not
come with a Tottenham one.
Yeah, exactly. Tottenham one, not Liverpool. But no, big up anyway. All right, cool. So what we're gonna do? What 3-5-2? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Let me just change the formation. Let's do this. So 3-5-2. Cool. Yeah. So 3-5-2, and I think it's probably fair because you can fit in. But then again, well, actually, nah, you know what? I'm not gonna say nothing. Let's just discuss in it because I think there's a few players obviously that I think we're gonna be up and down with who's gonna go in. Yeah. All right, cool. So let's get on to it. Anyway, we're gonna go through the keepers, yeah. And let me go through my list right now. And again, if I've missed out anyone, then you guys feel free to bring them in, yeah. So we're gonna go for keepers: Pepe Reina, Alisson, David James, and Yurtsi Dudek.
Yeah, I'm going with Alisson. There's no other keeper for me.
Yeah,
I'm going with Alisson.
You don't think Yurtsi Dudek's got a shout?
Yeah, Jersey Dudek's in there and Pepe Reina's in there, but for me, Alisson probably is the best keeper that we've ever had.
Mm.
Like I love Pepe Reina and I love Jersey Dudek, but since Alisson's come in, I just don't think there's a better keeper than Alisson. David James was up there as well, but for me, it's gonna be Alisson.
But again, yeah, who would you say though out of those four keepers, has been the most successful?
Alisson.
No, but
what in terms of winning trophies?
Yeah, because he's won the two Prems with him, isn't he?
He's won the two Prems. He's won the
Champions League,
and he's won everything else. He's won everything else available to him.
Okay.
But the thing is, though, are we just going off time just at Barca, or are we talking about like how good of players they were, like taking prime versions of them?
Yeah. Just how good of players they were. And that's more my thing. It's just how good of players they were, and I do rate the other two, but I just don't think that there is out of them lot. I just don't think there's a keeper that passes like Alisson does.
Mm.
Do you know what I mean? In terms of like when he gets the ball, as soon as he sees that man running, that ball's going, and he'll find out.
I hear it, but for me, like I've said it before, like. I want my positions to do their roles well. Like my defenders, I don't care how well they pass. I want them to defend. I want to know how well they can tackle. You know what I mean? How well they man mark. Keepers, it's shot stopping for me. And is he a better shot stopper than Pepe?
Yeah, for me he is. Because you got to think in his prime when him and Edison were going at it, and you got to remember City were winning shit, and Edison's not a shit keeper. Edison's, do you know what I mean? Edison's just as good. So when him and Edison were going at it, he was keeping Edison out of Brazil, which is mad to me. Considering what City were doing and the teams he was coming up against, for me, for Edison to be kept out of it by Alisson, when Alisson's not really winning as much as Edison, and Edison, but I don't know if that's because he didn't have as much to do. Do you know what I mean? But for me, one-on-one shot stopping, I think Alisson's probably one of the better keepers in his prime. He's one of the better keepers. But Pepe Reina, like you say, Pepe Reina for stuff like he comes out, makes himself big. But for me, I don't know. I'd always pick Alisson. Alisson for me is fucking unreal.
No, I think Alisson though, he's definitely going to go down as one of the best keepers to play in the Premier League, innit? And I think to kind of separate the four of them, all the other three are not regarded as the best ever to play in the Premier League as keepers. So I think just based on that, is pretty much.
But again, I will throw out that that's the current media spin, and we know like what they're trying to say about Bellingham and Bruno and that. Like
Yeah.
apparently they're the best number 10s that have ever existed. It's
But-
insane to think that we can't just go off that. Like I will throw it up every time. Like Pepe Reina, I just checked then. He was with Juzman from what 2004 or 5 2005 to 2014.
Yeah.
Think of the caliber of forwards he was dealing with during that time.
Yeah.
Now try to list strikers that he faced and strikers that Allison and Edison and these man face. It's not the same.
Yeah.
So for me, it is like because like if you took Pepe Reina, if you took 05 Pepe Reina and put him in the league now, would they not say that he's the best that the league's got?
I don't know. The problem is I don't know. The only
I don't know. Yeah, well, I mean, is Pepe Reina better than Donnarumma? Not for me.
Or better than De Gea. So you remember De Gea, like De Gea when he first started, De Gea for me was probably one of the best shot stoppers. The only reason I think Man United fans don't like him or didn't like him at a certain point was because he couldn't pass. But shot stopping wise, there was nobody better than De Gea. There was nobody better than De Gea. And I'll hold my hands up and say De Gea probably was a fucking nightmare to come up against. And you got to think some of the strikers he come up against. He had like, do you know what I mean? And to me, when you're looking at a keeper and we're talking about like Pepe Reina was good, but De Gea had probably one of the longest stints as a keeper, like for United. As a keeper, he had probably one of the longest stints. But it's just because when it came to passing the ball out and with his feet, he was shocking. But like you say, Fitz, as a keeper, he's a great fucking keeper. There's no denying that. Do you know what I mean?
And one thing that Pepe's kind of got against him as well that I'm thinking of now with you saying that is, whilst Pepe Reina was playing for Liverpool, like the best keepers in the league were David De Gea, Petr Cech, Courtois. You get me? So it's like, but is it because them man were that good that he was just on? It's like it's almost like fucking Italian centre backs. It doesn't matter how good you are. For the last like fucking 20 years, there's been 4 fucking centre backs guaranteed. You know what I mean? So it's like, it didn't matter how good you was in like the 2000s. You know, Cannavaro was in there. You know what I mean? Like,
But was that more because he was playing in Italy? Like, if you come to, do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? So it's one of those things where, as much we say about media, for me, it's again media in Italy. And again, he's playing in Italy. He's starting for Italy. I don't care if he goes to England. Do you know what I mean? It's one of those things. Like, don't get me wrong, I love Pepe Reina. Like even like Jerzy Dudek. Jerzy Dudek was probably one of my favorite keepers before Alisson came. Jerzy Dudek was up there. But for me, Alisson shot stopping wise, he comes out, makes himself big. There's not many that go past him where I think, freaking hell, like you should. Do you know what I mean? Like for instance, the other night, that's a great finish. You can't argue with that. No matter how good of a keeper you think you are, that's a great fucking finish.
Yeah, little dink, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So to me, it's stuff like that. It's stuff where I look at keepers, like he makes the odd mistake here and there, but again, it's just a lapse in concentration. I think it's just one of those things where sometimes he's not got a lot to do, and it's just a lapse in concentration. But I still think he's one of the better keepers that we've had.
Yeah. I think it's safe to say it's definitely between those 4 in it. Sander Westerveld, he don't get nowhere near that. Yeah. So, and obviously Bruce Grobbelaar was before his time. You know what I mean? So, So yeah. Anyway, let's just decide anyway, because I think it's going to be unanimous, really. So I'm going to say Alisson. Jay, you want Alisson? Fitz, what you saying?
You know what? I will say Alisson, but I would just point out, like, anyone that's in the back of the mind thinking like David James shouldn't really be in that convo. He should be. Any of his biggest mistakes came in an England shirt. They didn't happen at club level. International stage, it was different, obviously. But club level, David James was pretty much flawless. His career just took a knock because of what the media did to him. But again, if he was Ian Walker, would that have happened to him? But
But again,
but
again, like the thing, like David Seaman with Ronaldinho. Do you understand? If that was David James, would he have been
could it have
treated
been different?
Do you know what I mean? So because Bing doesn't read it properly, because it's not like he's gone for goal. I think it's a cross. He's gone for a cross. It's gone too deep. David James is not paying attention, and it's gone in. All of a sudden, nobody's cutting out David James. Nobody's cutting out David Seaman. But if that's David James,
did they been burning shirts like they did to Beckham and that? They'd have treated it like it was the worst thing ever.
You know what I mean? Yeah. It's mad.
But yeah, listen, let's just get Alisson in there, because to be fair, they have won 2 league titles under him. Even though it's not really that much, you would have thought for a goalkeeper like him. No. But yeah, he's definitely for me the obvious pick.
No, but again, the thing with Liverpool are unfortunate, because it's like when we did the Arsenal one, because with Arsenal's team, they essentially their best spell was just a time where they were just disrupting who was really dominant.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, and that's the same story for Liverpool with City. They've just been the disruptors. You know what I mean, but to be fair, like I say, fucking the bit of success that they have had, to have it in a time where City have been so dominant, it's like why you've got to give Arsenal flowers, because when they was disrupting us, we were at our most deadly. You know what I mean? No one could come near us. So you probably got to edge it to Alisson for that reason, innit? Like, he's part of the disruptive force, innit? Like, all the other keepers, they might have won a shock cup here or there, but that's exactly what it was considered back then, weren't it? Like, when you won the Champions League, where was you in the actual league, like 5th or 6th, innit?
Yeah, we were like 5th or 6th. Yeah, we were finishing outside.
No one ever expected that, you know what I mean? So
it's that, and we were 3-0 down. We were 3-0 down at half time.
3-0 down at half time, innit? Let's just to give you more flowers for that era, bro. You come up against Cafu on the left, Maldini on the right, and I think the centre was Nesta and Stam.
Cafu on the right, you mean?
Oh yeah, that's what I said. Cafu on the right, Maldini on the left, innit?
No, you said Cafu on the left. I was thinking Cafu, Maldini right back.
No, you know what I meant, bro. Cafu right, Maldini on the left, and I swear they had Nesta and Stam in the centre backs, innit? Like,
listen, that's one of the best back fours I've seen.
Did they have
and Dida in net?
They had Kaka as well, didn't they?
Yeah, bro. Is that famous picture of Kaka on his knees, innit, crying at the full time?
Yeah, listen, I remember watching that game. Crespo's finish, man. Boy,
ridiculous.
What a finish it was, but all to no avail, man. But what's the name? You know that Villa goal got disallowed. Now Chelsea 2-1 up.
Oh, fuck off.
Yeah, he got disallowed. João Pedro's got 2. Crazy.
No.
But listen, let's get Alisson in there, and then we can move on to let's start off at fullbacks. You know,
no, well, we're going 3 at the back, innit?
We're going back 3.
Oh, sorry, 3 at the back. Yeah, 3 at the back. My bad. All right, cool. So that means we're gonna focus on centre backs, yeah. So right side, left side, and in the centre. I think let's just get it out the way, because he's definitely gonna be in there.
Nah, wait. I'm not like that. I'm not gonna get to plead my cause, no.
Wait. I'll let you plead your cause, yeah. But first things first, yeah. He's definitely gonna be in there, but
where he is.
Let's face it, yeah, he's absolutely finished. He's finished that, and that's Virgil van Dijk, man. I think let's just get him in there, and then just call it a day, and then we can focus on. But I mean, yesterday, the goal that was it the goal from
the first one where he just got dashed with a slight little
It's a tip, but
the little dink.
I will say, if he was Gabriel and went down like he'd been shot, it'd have been given.
Yeah. True.
Bro, I'm not gonna argue that certain players get certain calls, but at the same time, bro, like that, bro, I expect a guy built like it. He's a big Dutchman. That's what they used to sing about Stam. Like you're not getting, bro. He's a brick wall, big Dutchman. You get me? And I guarantee Van Dijk's a good couple fucking inches on Stam as well. 'Cause I met Stam and Stam's pretty small, bro. Stam's smaller than me, and I'm not a tall guy. You get me? Van Dijk should not be getting dashed like that, so I don't feel like he should be, especially like I said.
But that guy Okadari, to be fair, is big, is a bit of a unit though. So
yeah, bro, he's big, bro. Let's give him credit for credit. He's not like a Dama Traore, but he's big enough.
Yeah. You know, as we laugh here, that Okadari reminds me of I don't know if you know the ruler. What's his name?
I know who you mean.
I forgot his bloody name, man.
Fuck, what is his name?
Did you know him, man? The ruler. What's his name?
The ruler.
Yeah, you know him, man. What's his name?
The
wrestler, man. The wrestler.
Yeah. I can't remember his
the ruler. Sid. Psycho Sid.
No, man.
No.
Wait, I'll get it. Chat, if anyone knows the ruler, man.
I know who you're talking about. He's a wrestler. I can't remember his freaking name for life for me.
I've got it.
You man are definitely getting that wrong. I know everything with wrestling.
Hey, you're gonna kick yourself, yeah?
You will kick yourself.
You'll kick yourself. Ready? Watch this. I'll get him.
I can't remember his bloody name.
Obafemi.
Yeah.
Obafemi.
Bro, these new school guys don't count, man.
He reminds me of Obafemi, don't you think? From wrestling.
Nah, you know what? Yeah, now you said it. Yeah, a piece. Yo, speaking about hench guy, you seen Traore's been banned from lifting weights.
Who?
West Ham have told him you're not allowed to lift weights.
How?
Bro, because basically the reason it is they don't want him to put on too much more muscle mass in it. So they banned him from lifting weights, bro.
Yeah,
I didn't think that was a thing. I didn't think you can ban people from lifting weights.
Bro, they can they can ban you from eating fucking certain foods if they want to, can't they?
Yeah.
Didn't even know that, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's mad.
Is that in his contract? You know what I mean?
Bro, to be fair though,
they can do what they want.
Yeah, on that kind of wage, bro. If you're gonna pay me them kind of wages and tell me, right, don't go gym. All right.
Cool, say less. Yeah, say less.
Cool. Yeah, madness. Cool. All right. Well, let's get on to it. Let's I mean, are we all gonna agree that Van Dijk needs to be in there as the
hear me out. Hear me out, bro. Look at the other options first, yeah. Like you've got Hippier. Yeah. Agger, Skirtle. Do we really need Van Dijk? I've just named 3 that can go there.
I'm not gonna
That's without even mentioning Hencho. Yeah. Kara could be in the combo if you want to.
Nah, fuck Hencho, man. He ain't getting in there. Let's not do that.
I'm taking Van Dijk.
Thing is what I would say though, yeah. For me, yeah, just so you guys know where I'm standing, yeah. For me, I would say Sammy Hippier in the middle.
Yeah.
Then I'd have Van Dijk to the left.
Yeah.
And then Skirtle to the right, probably.
See, I'd have Agger. The reason I have Agger is because he will die for that shirt. That man will die for that shirt. I'd have Daniel Agger.
Yeah?
Yeah, bro.
No, but Skirtle's a bit of a beast, though, bro. Like,
yeah, but I'll be honest, Daniel Agger weren't afraid of nobody. As much as Skirtle looked like Voldemort, Daniel Agger was the one you needed to worry about.
Skirtle was looking like he was on bodies, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. The way he was
on bodies, but Agger was your worst nightmare because no matter what, somehow we managed to get into the back. Do you know what I mean? It's just for me, Daniel Agger is when you talk about Liverpool and you talk about the epitome of Liverpool and what it should be upheld to, and you talk about players like I'd put Daniel Agger in the same ilk as Steven Gerrard in terms of when you talk about Liverpool as a club. For me, Daniel Agger is up there because nobody loved that club like that man did. Even now, when he goes back, like he's got "You'll Never Walk Alone" tattooed on his fingers, bruv. That's how dedicated he is, bruv.
Yeah. Okay.
No, you see all that rubbish, yeah? I don't care about all that, really. You know what I mean? More fool him. You know what I mean?
That man would die.
That's what I would say. More fool him.
That man would die for That's all I'm saying. But
all right, let's agree then. So
But
are we all saying? Because I think we've got different opinions. Let's agree on one player and then we can put them in. So are we
Hippier.
saying Van Dijk?
Now we're all agreeing on Hippier.
I'll agree on Hippier and I'll agree
Hippier. Okay, cool. All right.
But there's one that we can all agree on, because I can promise you now, I'm not gonna co-sign a Van Dijk. I'll be outvoted on a Van Dijk, but I'm not gonna co-sign it, boys. Like,
But I tell you who else needs to be in that conversation. Joel Matip. As injury as he was.
Oh, I forgot about John Matip. Yeah.
As injury prone as he was, when he was fit, he was good.
So Sammy Hippier's in, yeah.
Yep.
What's happened there? I mean, to be honest with you, I think Van Dijk's got to be in there for me, man. So I'm not even gonna just.
I'm agreeing with you, Gav. I'm putting Van Dijk in.
Nah, he's got. Listen. We can do all this we want, yeah. But Van Dijk's got to be in there, surely.
Yeah, he's got to be in there. He's got to be in there.
not for me. I tell you that much, boys. Not for me.
Van Dijk's got to be in there for me.
1 minute. I don't know what's happened there.
And then it's just whoever is the guy left centre back.
Yeah, 1 minute.
Cool. And then it's just whoever we want as right centre back. This is where the conversation happens now.
Because I'll tell you the truth. When I did my Liverpool all-time 11, I did a flat 4-4-2, and Van Dijk was nowhere near the conversation, bro. Not a chance. The biggest conversation was between Agger and Skirtle, I think.
Skirtle was so good as well. But Daniel Agger knows how to header a ball.
But that's what I'm saying. You see what I'm saying, though? If we go three at the back, and I'm saying to you, Hippier, Agger, Skirtle, even you as a Liverpool fan, are you being upset with that?
I'm not being upset with it, but I still think
Van
Dijk still needs to be in the conversation. For me personally, I don't know. I'm taking Skirtle out and putting Van Dijk in.
Right. So wait. So what are we saying? Are we putting Van Dijk on the right or the left?
Well, what side? Let me think. What side Daniel?
Because I'm thinking if it's Agger's left-footed, so Agger's got to go on the left, or if it's Skirtle, then Van Dijk go on the left. Of the three.
But that's what I'm saying. That's why it works well, boys.
Nah, I'm keeping Van Dijk in.
Yeah?
I'm keeping Van Dijk in. We'll go with Agger. Fuck it. We'll make it work, bro.
So what?
Everyone in the chat knows that I'm on point with this. Everyone in the chat knows that Van Dijk shouldn't be in it, and I've provided the right and the left. I've done all that. No one wants to hear me out.
It's an argument, but I can't. You cannot keep Van Dijk out of that team.
Bear in mind, Jonas, same argument applies for every position. Who do they come up against?
Yeah.
Like, let's be real. I'm not going to be putting any Liverpool striker, even like Ekitike, is not coming into this conversation when we get to that position. Simply because I'm not asked, because the keepers they come up against three good keepers a season. You know what I mean? Like back in the day, bro. Like now, looking at the three that I've just suggested there, they were facing absolute beasts on a weekly basis.
Yeah, but again, I think you can only play what's in front of you. I think.
I hear it, but that's what I'm saying. Though I feel like everyone, for the longest, we give players credit that's not necessarily even due, just because. Well, it's not their fault. Well, it's not directly their fault. But if the level was where it should be, would we really be talking about these man? Like any of these kind of players, all I think is, okay, take Van Dijk and try and drop him into a certain era where these man played, and does he fit? Or would he work? And
he's
for
not
me,
having it his own way. Put it that way, you know what I mean?
He wouldn't have it his own way, but I think he would. I don't know.
In the 90s, does he make it in the top 5 defenders?
No, because
who's the list though?
Well, in centre backs, if we're just doing centre backs, well, let's be real. In the 90s, we've got fucking players like Hierro there, bro. Like, is he coming close?
Yeah, but the problem is, it's hard to
We've got
kind of it's hard
we've
to
got
say
we've got
because
we've
it
got
depends
Baresi, we've got
because
Coleman, we've got Hierro.
the reason I rate Van Dijk here is because again, Van Dijk's been poor this season, but the reason I rate Van Dijk is not just because in his prime he was a top defender, yeah, but it's what he has. Like he has the pace,
Yeah.
he has strength,
Yeah.
he has technical ability as a defender, he can pass. You know what I mean? That's the reason why I rate him. But if we're just basing it off of pure defending, then there's probably better pure defenders. But he has that added extra of, you know what I mean, what else he can do on the ball, etc. You know what I mean?
And you'll admit that even though he's in a shit era, so even though he's not coming up against the best strikers, you can still tell he's not the best defender. You know what I mean? So imagine we put him as a centre back in the 90s, where he's got to play guys like Baggio and R9. Bergkamp, Cantona, it's not working out well for him, bro. Put him into 2000s where he's got to play alongside guys like Cannavaro and Lucio and that, and he's coming up against guys like Drogba and Henry and Wayne Rooney. It's not going well for him, guys.
Yeah, but I still
to be fair, he's struggling up against a Rockadari, man. So yeah,
this is what I'm saying, bro.
Yeah, like, but that's now. If we put him in an era where are we talking about him at his prime, or are we talking about?
Because you know what? My main thought about this is, like, you see, as soon as we finished the Arsenal one, yeah, we was like, does this Arsenal team beat that Manchester United team? And my thing is, in all of these all-time 11s, the attacks are pretty much going to be the strongest part of the team because there's some crazy attacking players that have been in these teams.
Yeah,
bro, Van Dijk in a back three against that United team that we put together or that Arsenal team we put together, you're going to get smoked. I'm trying to put together a team that might actually be able to get a result against that Arsenal team.
Yeah, but are we talking about a Van Dijk now, or are we talking about Van Dijk in his prime?
Even if we're taking him in his prime, yeah, you've got Van Dijk in a back three in his prime with Hippier and one of the other two, yeah? Bro, he's coming up against Arsenal. He's got Alexis Sanchez, Henry, and Van Persie to deal with. He's not going to cope.
But to me, I think he can. Because to me, when you look at him as a defender, defending-wise, his style of defending is not to get on top of you and not to suffocate you. He just wants to force you a certain way. And
right, but this is the thing. Okay, so if he's going at the left-hand side, that means he's coming up against the right wingers, yeah? So he's got Sanchez to deal with against Arsenal. Don't think that's going well. Against United, he's got Cristiano there. That it's not. He's going to be the weak link here. You know what I mean?
I know what you're saying, but to me, I'm still putting him in.
Bro, like I said,
listen.
I'm going to put pause and I give my reasons. Obviously,
is valid, but I think if we're talking about in terms of what he's done for Liverpool, I mean, for me, he's done more for Liverpool than what Aga and
Skirtle have done,
and Skirtle's done. So he has to go in there for me. You know what I mean? So,
but has he got "You'll Never Walk Alone" tatted on him? No.
Yeah.
That's why Daniel Agger's going in. That's why Daniel Agger's going in.
Like I say, fucking hell, there's gonna be these ones where someone gets like outvoted. Some of them they'll be unanimous in it. It is what it is. Like
so. Wait, what are we saying? Are we saying Van Dijk and Agger?
I'd happily.
Well, we're all saying Agger. You two are saying Van Dijk, so that's them two are locked in. I'm just every opportunity. I'm gonna have to let everybody know because people might just be tuning in. They need to know I'm not on board with that at all times. But I understand it.
Let's get Virgil in there, man. You know, so he was at fault for the goal yesterday, but let's get him in there.
So wait, so we've got Hippier and we've got Van Dijk confirmed. Where we're going? We're going Agger or Skirtle then.
I'm happy to go Agger.
Yeah, let's just put Daniel Agger for the balance.
Yeah. Because obviously the left foot it's the only side that's left really, isn't it?
Yeah, he gets him by the foot. 1 minute. So yeah, Dan Agger and Van Dijk are in there. Yeah. Big up to Suryan K Singh says, "Will Liverpool qualify for Champions League?" To be honest with you, it's going to be difficult. It's going to be difficult. I think the only thing I would say, because they're still in the Champions League, you know, it's going to be one of them things where can they juggle Champions League and the Premier League campaign, man?
Yeah.
That's the main thing. And I think something's going to have to give. And who knows, man? Who knows? But I think that loss yesterday to Wolves is poor. You know what I mean? Because I think their next two games, they got next two games, Liverpool. I swear we're in there somewhere.
We got Wolves. We got Wolves Friday.
Oh, in the cup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Friday, and then I think.
But who have you got in the league?
I think the next two league games.
Yeah.
I'll tell you. They are so Tottenham and then Brighton.
Tottenham and Brighton.
Yeah.
Boy.
Jesus Christ, Nottingham Forest have just scored.
You're lying.
Nottingham Forest have just scored, bro.
Never.
Brother, Nottingham Forest have just scored, brother.
Oh my God! Listen,
it's still not come up on my TV yet.
I hate this bloody season, man. This season's a joke, man. They just scored, yeah.
Gibbs White.
Gibbs
White again.
City will come back though.
Oh, crazy, man, crazy. Listen, get this there over and done with, man, please. Boy. Anyway, let's move on. Anyway, yeah.
So that's that.
Let's do the fullbacks and the wingbacks. 1 minute. Yeah, you're right. See, yeah, Gibbs White.
Yeah, Gibbs White, bro. Mad.
Yeah, mad thing. Oh, good. All right, let's. Well, I've lost the words, man. I ain't gonna lie. This season's been an absolute disaster so far. But anyway, let's get into it. Yeah, so let's do the fullbacks, and we might have to do the wingers as well, innit? Because they're gonna be the guys that's gonna fill up the wingback spot, innit? Yeah. So for the fullbacks, yeah, I mean,
no. I thought we was going without fullbacks. I thought we was just gonna go ahead.
What I'm saying, if we're playing wingbacks, yeah, then the players that are gonna fill the wingback spots are the fullbacks and the wingers.
So it's the two wide players basically.
It's the wide players and the fullbacks, isn't it?
Yeah,
because the wide players are not gonna play in the central striking role.
Yeah, it's just two players that are getting up and down basically.
Basically.
Like traditional wingers for me.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But we got to talk about the fullbacks as well. Or are you just scrapping them totally?
If we haven't got a position for them. unless it's a fullback. Like for example, if you think Trent could play left mid, then let's talk about him on the left mid, innit? But like I say, he's then coming up against people that can play left mid. And I don't think he's gonna do well in that combo. Like I say, I've only got for my midfield 4. Yeah, I've got one name for each position. It's that clear cut for me.
All right. Let me call out the fullbacks then. Yeah, just so we
go on.
So you got Trent.
Yeah.
Steve Finnan.
Yeah.
Bro, I'll tell you now. Yeah, when I was putting his names out, I was just laughing. Yeah, Glenn Johnson. Yeah, Marcus Babbel.
Fuck me. This is why we can't do fullbacks off. You know what I mean? Wing backs and fullbacks are just a write-off, man.
Is this just left side or just
left backs? Yeah, left backs.
Go on.
Andy Robertson.
Yeah.
John Arnorisa.
Yeah.
And Jimmy Traore.
Oh, you don't need to behave, bro. There's only two names that are down on that list, bro.
Boy, so listen, they've had their inclusion. I think if we're being honest, the only one really you would say can have a shout is probably Trent. Well, Trent and Robertson, you'd probably say, innit?
Trent and Robertson are mine too. There's no other names I'm
throwing. What as the wingbacks?
Yeah, there's no other names I'm throwing in there, bro.
But then again, so if we're looking at wingers, yeah,
go on.
Because how are we going to include the wingers if in this 3-5-2? It can only be wingers or fullbacks. That's what I'm saying.
No, because for me it'd be literally 3 and then a flat 4 in the middle, and then a cam and fucking 2 strikers. Or fuck it, they've got more strikers than 10s available. Let's just go 3 strikers.
Yeah, but the thing is, but we've set up already for the 3-5-2 though, isn't it?
So yeah, but that's
literally 3 central midfielders.
Can you not move one of them into a 10? No, or just
it's locked in. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You can't move it. If that's the case, then fuck it. Just have it as that middle of the mid 3. That he's the defensive or he's the 10. You know what I mean? Okay. So we know that role is either going to be pushed forward or pushed back. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say is the wing backs. Yeah, is so if we're saying Trent, because obviously Jonas, you're saying Trent and Robertson, which rules out the others. But what I'm trying to say, the wingers that I've got on the list, they're gonna come into contention on that wide position.
Yeah.
Because they can't play anywhere else, you know what I mean? So if we're looking at the wide players,
So say for example, if that formation's got it at a wing back, like we know that wing back is gonna be up further up the pitch, innit? So like obviously if it's right wing back, for example, my right mid was gonna be McManaman, so that's who I'd put there because we know he's actually gonna be playing midfield, not defensive, innit?
Well, let's go through the names anyway, So we got Sterling, Salah, Luis Garcia, and then on the left you've got Mane, Ryan Babel, McManaman, John Barnes.
I've got Barnes and McManaman on the right and Barnes on the
left. Hey, listen. I don't care what anyone says, but Barnes is locked in. I don't care where you want to play him, but he's locked in.
He's left mid. He's left mid.
That's where he was team best. As well, so he's locked in.
He's left mid. That's where he was best. You get me?
All right. So what we saying for the wing backs, just to get Barnesy in there, he's playing left wing, yeah.
He's playing left.
Yeah.
Cool. I'd happily get Barnesy in there, man. We need some brothers in there.
I'm putting Trent as right.
Who's that?
I'm putting Trent as right.
And you'd go what, like, so if you got Barnes on the left, you go Trent on the right.
Yeah, because then you're dropping back into even if he push. Because the problem is if my problem is if one goes, the other one sits. That's how they'd play. Because even when you look at Liverpool,
City 2-1, Rodri.
I told you to come back.
Yeah, West Ham beating Fulham as well. Crescencio Somerville.
That's fucking my bet up though.
Chelsea are 3-1 up.
Yeah, me too. I said Fulham to win.
Okay, now Chelsea are 3-1 up.
3-1.
Oh.
3-1.
Hey, I'm telling you now. You see Brighton, yeah. Brighton are going to equalize. I promise you, they're going to equalize.
Still 1-0 there, yeah.
It's still 1-0, but they're threatening. Cole Palmer 3-1. Yeah, let me see this. Yankuba Minte on the ball. Oh, you got to get a better head than that on the ball, man. They're having chances though. All right, cool. So Barnes is on the left, yeah.
Yeah. And on the right, I'm saying McManaman, and Jonas is saying Trent.
Trent, bro. There's nobody better to put that ball into that box,
bro. We're talking about 2 players that left Liverpool and went to Real Madrid, but only one of them ever started. Regularly started.
He went Trent.
It's only his first season.
Bro,
hey, it'll be his last as well.
let me just search McManaman's first season at Madrid. 1 sec.
I'll tell you where I stand, yeah. I'll tell you where I stand because this might come as a complete shock to people, yeah. But if we're doing John Barnes on the left, yeah, that means
you're going Mo Salah.
Nah, hell no. Because I was trying to fit in Mane on the left and Barnes on the right, yeah.
Oh.
Because I prefer inverted personally, yeah. Okay. But you got Sterling, you got Salah, Luis Garcia, Mane, Ryan Babel, McManaman. Because when we go to midfield, yeah, there's someone that has to be there for me, and I want to see that. Whoa, I think the midfield.
The
The
midfield.
midfield might be easy to do because there's someone that's a 10 that has to go in there for me. But then again, there's
I think the midfield is difficult.
Yeah, I agree. You know what? I'm with Fitz, you know. I'm gonna say Manaman as well. I'm with Fitz, Manaman. I'm going at Manaman. Because the thing is with Trent, yeah, I would have put Trent in at if it was fullback, I would put Trent at right back.
I'll keep it like that. Manaman it is.
Manaman, yeah?
Manaman. I'll give you
because if it was a 4 at the back, then I would have said, yeah, Trent right back because he's been the most effective out of all them, innit?
Yeah.
But if we're doing wing backs, I think Matt Manaman has to be in there for me.
That's fine.
Because like, if on the left you've got Barnes and you know Barnes' best qualities going forward, then you want the exact same on the other side. For me, I don't want yin and yang on my wings. I want if I'm going pace on the wings, both of them better be lightning. You know what I mean? I don't want one that's much quicker than the other and one that can't even fucking jog.
But you know what, Jonas, I'm surprised, you didn't make a case for Salah.
Nah, but I love Salah, but Salah's not going to track back, bro. I need someone that's going to track back, bro. I love Salah, but Salah's not going to track back.
Is that what it's come to, yeah?
Let's call it what it is, bro. He's not going to track back, bro.
Boy. All right, listen.
I love him to bits, but he's not going to track back, brother.
Who would have thought, man? No Mo Salah. I'm happy with that. You know what I mean? I know he got his goal yesterday in 10 games, but one thing for certain, he was poor, and that was poor goalkeeping as well. So
I'll take Salah in, but he's just
listen. Good, he can sit this one out, man. He can sit this one out. Anyway, let's go on to midfielders, because I think the midfield is probably going to be the easiest part to kind of do,
I don't know if it is because there's so many names.
What the thing is, the reason I say that, because I've already put him in the team already. Steven Gerrard's going to be in there,
Yeah.
Now, for me, Coutinho has to be in at the 10.
Bro, for me, the only other name that's guaranteed is Mascherano.
See, for me,
Mascherano and Gerrard,
See, for me though, I look at it as you got Xabi Alonso.
Xabi Alonso's ahead of Mascherano for me.
You got Fabinho. You got Henderson. You got Henderson. Henderson's got to be in there.
Nah, bro, man.
But just for the dog work
you had me up until Henderson.
Henderson does dog work, bro. As much as you don't like it, Henderson does dog work, and every now and then he's got a pass in his locker, bro.
Henderson okay, let me narrow it down to like this, Gerrard's in there, Are you saying to me that Henderson should be in there ahead of Xabi Alonso?
Or Mascherano?
I don't know. But for me, it's his dog work. So
Mascherano got dog work. What are we doing?
No. But if we were going with a back four, and the two fullbacks push up, I'd put Henderson in. Only because I know that when those fullbacks go, he's going to sit in one of those positions. He covers space. Like fucking, it's unreal. Bro. When you watched him at Liverpool, so this is why Trent and Finn got as many assists as they did. Because when you watched him at Liverpool, when them two pushed, he'd sit in the gaps that they weren't available in. So when you're talking about them two pushing on, it'd go to a back three. Because automatically he drops into that gap. Fabinho might be a little bit higher, or it'll be either him or Fabinho that drops into them gaps. But as we're in this system, I'm taking Xabi Alonso. As we're in the system, I'm taking Xabi Alonso.
I'm with you. My midfield, just so you know where I stand now, is Xabi Alonso, Gerrard, Coutinho.
See, but for me, Firmino can do that job.
Yeah, he can, but it's a choice between Coutinho or Firmino, and I'm gonna pick Coutinho.
Yeah, but Firmino creates so much space. It's fucking unreal.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't think we're gonna get anywhere here, boys. Because I'm still on the path of Gerrard, Mascherano, and Xabi Alonso.
So, but again, we've all agreed Xabi Alonso, innit?
Yeah, Xabi Alonso.
So Xabi Alonso's in there.
Yeah. So it's the last place. So I'm still saying Mascherano because realistically, Xabi Alonso can like obviously defensive works there. He can get forward, bit of everything, bit like Gerrard. You get me? And then Mascherano is your defensive dog work, and you're gonna need it with Van Dijk in your back three.
See, but if we're going that,
That's why
Skirtle's in there. That's why Skirtle's in there.
If we're going that route, I'd put Fabinho in. If you're talking about
Mascherano,
if you're talking about
but you know what? You know what I'd say though, yeah. Are we gonna go for a number 10 or just a midfielder? Because that means it's gonna rule out Coutinho and Firmino.
I'm going with a number 10.
Wait, let's just take a vote on it.
Same here.
All right, so it's a 10 then. So Mascherano's not even in the convo. So now I can move on and go on to something else then, innit?
So
it's got to be a 10 for me, yeah. Because remember, Fitz, you wanted a 10 as well.
Now, well, to be fair, I was more willing to just, if we have to, just put Gerrard there. Gerrard you could put him at right back if he was doing it. You know what I mean? You can put him anywhere, bro. So for me, I just put Gerrard in the 10. And I'd have Xabi Alonso.
Nah, let's not do that, man. He ain't getting the 10 ahead of Coutinho.
I'm taking. So we're taking Xabi Alonso and Steven Gerrard as the two.
And then now you just need a 10. So who were the 10 suggestions then?
Coutinho and for me, Firmino.
Yeah, same. And I'm gonna say Coutinho.
This is fucking such a hard decision.
Because the thing is, I want to put Firmino in there, yeah. But Firmino done his best work as the false 9, and because we're playing the 3-5-2, it kind of just rules him out in a sense, even though he is actually a number 10 anyway. But I got to put Coutinho. Coutinho has to be in there for me. Has to be. Barnes and Coutinho just causing problems.
I hear it, and don't get twisted. One of them was a creator as well, you know.
Oh God!
Oh
I'm
shit!
gonna tell you why I stand. Yeah, I'm going Coutinho.
I'll take Coutinho because Firmino, like you say, Firmino's a false 9. Fucking, they're on 4-1. This is ridiculous.
Your boys, Ramsey's just been sent off.
Hey, João Pedro hat-trick. What's going on there? Another guy that scored hat-trick before Saka. Wait.
Yo, Ramsey's just been sent off for Newcastle.
Oh, serious?
Swear down just before half time. I think it's for diving, bro. It's either diving or going mad at the ref, innit? Like one of the two, but obviously it's I only just caught it last second.
Yeah, we got a yellow. He got a yellow earlier. And he went down after pressure in the box from Lamens. He jumps over the keeper and loses his foot in no sign of a touch from Lamens. But I don't know if he argued it, but it that's what they're saying.
It's probably a booking for dissent, to be fair, because I don't think it would have been a booking for simulation.
Yeah, they're saying it's not a dive. He just loses his foot and then he's gone down.
Yeah, but I think he must have obviously been bitching to the ref about it, and the ref just give him a second yellow. Yo, how many times? Isn't this like the third game on the bounce where we faced 10 men?
But yeah.
What United?
Yeah, man. Because obviously we had Tottenham, and then the last match.
Yeah.
Wait, who got sent off for Tottenham?
Fucking Romero.
Romero, innit?
For the Casemiro challenge, man.
Yeah, he did.
Romero got sent off, and then last game it was the winger. Pedro Neto.
Who did Man United play last game? It was
Pedro Neto. Chelsea. Pedro Neto got sent off. Was it Pedro Neto?
No. Man United. Man United. Lacroix got sent off for Palace, isn't it?
Yeah.
For Cunha. Yeah.
Well, So
yeah, man. 3 games on the bounce, 10 man. We've got a second half. It's 0-0, obviously, but fucking up.
If he's got brains, he'll chuck on another attacker. That's what he needs to do.
Oh my God.
2-2.
1-0. I'm not gonna tell you to who, but it's 1-0 in your game.
Yeah, it's Newcastle.
Oh, it's to them. It's to them because I've just seen Bruno give the free kick away.
You see what I mean?
It's not even a free kick; it's a penalty.
Yeah,
you're lying.
He's took down Gordon in the box, bro.
Who? Bruno.
Yo,
Right,
man,
let's
Bruno.
see.
And I wouldn't even mind, bro. Mazraoui's there doing the cover. He didn't have to make that challenge at all, bro.
You're kidding me, man.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
And these guys want to give him 400 grand a week.
He did not need to make that challenge at all, bro.
Yeah, the Fernandez catches the back of him.
Let me guess, he's arguing as well.
Yeah, he's bitching and moaning in the box as you speak.
Let me see. Gordon just scored. I just turned
Well,
it.
obviously he didn't it. He's on the. I'm a few seconds behind. I'm on a dodgy stream, lads. So fuck it all. But yeah, fuck's sake, man.
Yeah,
it's all right, boys. It's all right. 10 man, a whole next half to go. We'll make up for this.
I didn't even see it. I didn't even see it.
Yeah, it's mad.
I'll let you know if it was a good pen now or not.
Nah, just shit pen. Just straight down the middle.
Right, you see it, yeah. My things just froze as well before he took it.
Yeah, nah, it was a poor. It was just a normal pen, man. Straight down the middle. Carrick looks pissed.
Of course he is.
The thing is, the thing with Carrick, I've got faith in Carrick that he changes it though at half time because he won't do what that Amorim done. That's what I'm hoping anyway.
My God, Nottingham Forest have just scored again.
You're lying.
Nottingham Forest.
Oh my God!
Your shit's moving quicker than my Sky updates as well, man. What the fuck?
Because I'm on Bet.
I ain't getting anything on time, man.
On Bet365, fucking hell, what a strike! Anderson, fucking Anderson.
Anderson.
Apparently, it's a hit. It's a hell of a hit.
Well, that's 20 mil onto his price tag.
Yeah, it's a strike apparently.
Boy. I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm lost for words, boy. City just,
bro. My stream won't come back now. Bro. It's like it's just just give it a break.
Let me see the goal. Let me see the goal.
All right, 2 secs, boys.
Yeah, go on.
So are we agreeing on Coutinho in the 10?
Yeah, bro. I'm saying Coutinho. I ain't gonna lie. Let me see this.
This is good.
Oh, great finish, Anderson. Great finish. Great goal, to be fair. Great goal.
Oh, you lot just scored.
You serious?
Yeah, 1-1.
You're lying. Who scored?
Oh, it's 1-1, bro. I'll tell you.
Let me see. Oh man, I'm just.
You literally just scored.
Nice. Let me see this.
I don't know who it is. It hasn't popped up yet.
Bruno free kick.
The man that gives it away.
Yes, Mazraoui. Casemiro again.
Is it
Casemiro?
Beautiful. He's in my team this week.
Casemiro. Bruno free kick. He's got a black eye though. What's happened to him?
Who has?
Yeah, Casemiro.
Has he got a black eye?
Yeah. Nice. 1-1. Let's go and get the winner, boy. Let's go and get the winner. Boy, it's all flying in today, man. It's crazy.
It's all happening, bro. It's all happening, bro.
The midweek games. Casemiro.
I need Brighton defender to do so.
Boy. Anyway, it's 1-1.
Nah, I heard you, but it's literally Bruno's about to whip in a free kick now, and it's still 1-0. So I presume this is it. So give me a sec, guys.
Casemiro, man.
Yeah. Fucking hell, Casemiro. Someone have a word with him for me, please. He needs to stay. He needs to stay. What? Come on, man. Someone build him a statue. Just let him know what he means to me. Fuck it. I might actually go to Old Trafford tonight and build him one out of toothpicks.
bro. If you can, man, you know what I mean.
Swear down, lollipop sticks, anything. I'll build it. Yo, fuck it.
Good ball. One sec. Oh, this referee's taking the piss, man. Right, let's get on to it, yeah?
Yeah.
Coutinho. He's going in
So-
there for me, man.
We're agreeing on Coutinho because, to be fair, both of them are decent shouts, but I do agree that like Coutinho was a 10, bit more creative. Like he's obviously Firmino was gonna be more that second striker, false nine type thing, and that we don't need that with two up top.
Yeah, that's how I'm looking at it. Even though Coutinho is, I mean, Firmino is a 10, but he done his best work as a false nine, isn't it? So
Yeah.
So we're saying Coutinho, yeah?
Yeah.
Man.
Cool. Yeah, I'm happy with that, man.
There are so many options for striker now, bro. It's freaking
You know what though?
Boy,
This is crazy.
headache.
This just proves how few actual bad boy ballers man have had, because this has been the quickest one we've ever done so far. You get me? To be on strikers,
it's been the most stale one as well. The most stale one. I'm telling you.
Yeah, bro.
Don't do that.
No, because to be fair, Jonas, like looking at it, yeah, just then, like the centre mid, that conversation with United, there's a lot more to throw in the conversation. You know what I mean? Even with the Arsenal one, there was a lot more to throw in. Fucking hell, it's all. That's why I'm saying with your all-time 11, I feel it just picks itself until strikers. That's why for me, if we could throw 4 strikers on, it solves a lot of this fucking next debate here, because there's only 4 man really for me.
You know what? Yeah. You know why this is horrible going to the strikers now, yeah? Because for me, there's 2 players that are undisputed for me, yeah, that have to be in there.
Go on.
I think possibly only one gets in. Yeah. The two strike. Well, let me go through the list first, yeah. The ones that I've put down, yeah.
Go on.
Yeah.
So you've got Djibril Cisse.
Yeah.
Daniel Sturridge.
Yeah.
Luis Suarez.
Yeah.
Michael Owen.
Yeah.
Robbie Fowler.
Yeah.
Fernando Torres.
Yeah.
Stan Collymore.
Yeah.
Emil Hesse.
Yeah.
Yeah. No Voronin. Yeah.
To be fair, Collymore was a bad boy in the 90s. Let's not get it twisted.
He was. But if I'm honest now,
fair, United wanted him before he went Liverpool.
Yeah. I remember.
We actually went for Collymore before Cole.
Boy, crazy. When Collymore was at Nottingham Forest?
Yeah, man. We was eyeing up Collymore, and apparently Fergie kind of put out the feelers in it and just like asked how much it'd cost. Didn't get no reply back in it. And obviously did the same thing with Newcastle for Cole and got a reply back. So he did that in it.
Yeah.
For me, this is difficult because there's too many bad boys, and for me, Daniel Sturridge was a top player, and
it was.
I think in terms of English strikers, Daniel Sturridge has been one of the best for me, you know, but he's not gonna get in there because the list is that
good,
that difficult, that high.
Yeah.
For me, if I narrow it down to 2 players,
go on.
Luis Suarez, Robbie Fowler. If I narrow it down,
see, I think
it's got to be Luis Suarez or Robbie Fowler for me. They're the 2 that one of them gets in there, but yeah.
The reason I can't put Suarez in, and I'd love to put racism.
Wait, sorry, you're not putting Suarez in there.
I can't put Suarez in because of his racism. I cannot. It won't allow me to.
I do hear it.
It won't allow me to. But in the same breath, I look at Michael Owen as a Ballon d'Or winner.
Yep.
Ballon d'Or winner at 19. You put Michael Owen in that team at 19, he's running man ragged. But again, I love Fernando Torres. Fernando Torres is he's a fucking he's a bully. He's a bully.
Yeah, but Jonas, do you know what it is though? Yeah, Fernando Torres was a bad boy at Liverpool. Yeah, but I think the best way to narrow it down. This is why I went down to 2. Yeah, because Owen was the 3rd one. But I think you can't argue with Owen. Yeah, because Owen, as I say, Ballon d'Or winner. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the thing for me, I think Robbie Fowler, yeah, is
That's a fact.
arguably one of their best ever strikers. I don't think Robbie Fowler gets the credit he deserves.
No, he doesn't.
You know, I'm from that era of Robbie Fowler. Robbie Fowler was illegal. He's not English.
Yeah.
He's not English.
Yeah.
The guy's like Spanish or Brazilian. He's got Brazilian blood in him. Bro, he was ridiculous. I remember when he packed us at Old Trafford with that blonde hair and the green and white kit. Bro, I was in tears, man. Like it was like he must have hit one shot from the angle, yeah. And I was like, this is Schmeichel in goal, by the way, yeah.
Yeah.
And it was like, nah, this is just ridiculous. This guy cannot be English, what he's doing. And for me, he's my favorite striker for Liverpool with Suarez. Well, I say with Suarez, yeah. But if I pick two strikers, Fowler's there, man. He was ridiculous.
Yeah.
That left foot was a wonder.
I'll tell you the truth. I've got two strikers locked in the positions, yeah, and I've then put two strikers that I'd be willing to take. And my first two is Fowler and Owen. And then I'm also willing to take Torres and Suarez. And I feel like we can safely say we're narrowing it straight down to them four, innit? Joke is though.
No Collymore, no Heskey, no Sturridge.
But you know what, boys? I did just have to tell my son that, like, right, just come to my mind, innit, about the Collymore thing. I was like, yo, you understand that if that had happened, he'd have been called Stanley. Bro. Fucking hell. How mad is
Did he call Collymore? Did he call Collymore?
Yeah, but obviously the reason why he didn't get called Andrew is because I've got a brother called Andrew in it, so I had to then move to Cole. But obviously the missus was cool with it because it's like that's a name that's being used at the time, innit?
Oh,
so
that's
like,
mad.
Buzzing, but yeah, he would have been called Stanley, bro. That's mad. But yeah, but yeah, we can rule Stanley and them man out though. Jibril Cisse was good. I won't lie, I did like Cisse, but obviously he's not on the same level as them four there. Like, and for me, the reason why, because I think when I did my all time, I think I went with Torres and. It was either Torres or Suarez with Fowler in it, and the reasoning behind that was because I didn't want to just go too old school in it. But at the same time, like just recently, just reading that, like going through the stats where I was like, right, it's 135 goals by the time he was 23, you know. The bulk of that was at Liverpool. Won his Ballon d'Or at Liverpool when Liverpool was winning nothing. Bear in mind, to win a Ballon d'Or now, we talk about you've got to win a Champions League or a World Cup. This brother won it with Liverpool doing nothing. You get me? Bro, that tells you just how good that kid was, innit?
Yeah.
So
one of the worst pundits I've heard, but
100%.
He was a problem,
and a shit person by all accounts that I've heard. You know what I mean? Like absolutely not bad. But you like we're talking about time in a Liverpool shirt and how good in their prime. Like him and Fowler, for me, I if you had to take one of them in the prime, I'm taking Fowler because I liked Fowler better as a footballer and as a person. That celebration where he sniffed the sideline still is iconic now. You get me? Like, I swear he got accused of something because he missed a drug test in it. And that was just his response. That was just banter. Like, yo, I love that kind of shit from guys. So obviously,
you know what I'd say as well about Owen, yeah. For me, Owen was what Mbappe done when Mbappe broke on the scene.
And
that says it all. Because look how high Mbappe's hyped up here. Owen, that was Owen. When he was 17, 18.
Yeah.
You see what I mean?
Like when we've had Wonder Kids for a long time, we was saying he's gonna be the next Michael Owen. I remember people saying that about Wayne Rooney. Next Michael Owen, because he was 16, Wonder Kid. Like when we were seeing guys come through like young ages, they were straight away compared to Michael Owen. That's how good he was. You know what I mean? Like it's one of them. Like when you're looking at it, the age that he was doing it at, like Lamine Yamal, people are gassing up Lamine now. And yes, I do feel like he could be a generational talent, but Michael Owen at that time was a different world. And bear in mind, this is the time where everyone's watching guys like R9 and that. Like we're not shy of seeing world class goal scorers, but Michael Owen, 16, 17. No one was near him, and that's including R9 and fucking Batistuta and bro. The list can go on for days with names that he beat to the Ballon d'Or.
Yeah.
That by default should put him in. The fact that he beat R9 to a Ballon d'Or
is mad.
Bro, give him his flowers and give him his spot immediately. Like, what are we talking about?
Yeah. But I look at Suarez and I think some of the goals you scored were just unreal. Some of the goals you scored were just unreal. He was doing things in games that he shouldn't have been allowed to do. But I can't take.
Yeah, like biting people.
Yeah, I can't take him for the fact that he's biting people, bro. That's why I can't take him, bro.
You know what it is though. You know how
that he was racist.
I'm taking that as well.
The thing is, you know what it is though. Yeah, you know how I separate like how I look at Suarez. Yeah, because for me, when I look at the best players ever to play in the Premier League, yeah, if I narrow it down to 3 players, for me it's always Henry, Eden Hazard, yeah, and Luis Suarez is probably there as well.
Wait. Is that in the list of foreign players? Because I didn't hear Andy Cole then.
Bro, we ain't gonna do this again, are we? Well, you think Andy Cole one of the best ever players to play in the Premier League?
Bro, he's the best ever player. What are we talking about? Not one of. Like, we've been through this. You gave me Thierry Henry compared to Andy Cole. Thierry Henry had nothing. Henry, he had to go abroad to win a Champions League. Yeah, when we're talking about Premier Leagues, Andy Cole won double that. In fact, I think he might have won 3 more than him.
You know why I love this conversation now, yeah? You know, I love this conversation because there's no one, the majority of people will never say Andy Cole's up there for being one of the best ever Premier League players. And the thing is, that is part of the problem.
Yeah.
It's the media coverage. You know what I mean?
Trust me, bro. Like, I'm literally...
Oh my God, what's going on there?
What?
These people will probably think here that Teddy Sheringham's better than Andy Cole. You know what I mean?
And that's mind blowing to even consider. You know what I mean? But like I say, for me, Suarez, yes, he was quality. Torres, yes, he was quality. But like, I don't know. Like I say, nostalgic value for me outweighs recency bias. You know what I mean? And like, might be looking at it with nostalgia glasses, but when I really think about it, that what the things I used to watch Fowler do as a kid, he deserves a spot in this team.
Bro, Fowler's got to be in there for me, man. It's Fowler and someone else. I'm telling you.
And Michael Owen. But here's the thing, though. You can't put in Fowler and not put in Owen, because Owen there is more arguments for.
I hear it. Yeah.
There's the most arguments for Michael Owen in this role than any other position.
Yeah.
Do you okay. So let's narrow it down. Yeah.
Like, there's more argument for Michael Owen than Steven Gerrard in this team.
Yeah. You know what? I hear it. Yeah. Because Gerrard hasn't got a European title to Ballon d'Or to go to fall back onto. You know what I mean? That's true.
Yeah.
The thing is what I would say though, yeah. Let's rule out Torres because
yeah.
And Michael Owen won a Prem.
Say again?
And Michael Owen won a Prem.
With who?
With us.
Oh yeah. Hey, he's in. He's in by default then. Cool. So what we're saying, Fowler and Owen, yeah?
I'm going with. I'll take Fowler. I'll take Fowler.
You wouldn't take Owen? You just don't want Owen because of the United connection, no, Owen.
Because Owen at Liverpool was.
Owen. Come on, bro.
I'm taking Robbie Fowler for the fact that he sniffed that line.
Yeah, nah. I'm backing you, Jonas.
I'm taking Fowler for the fact that he sniffed that line after everybody said he's missed the drugs test. He's done all this nonsense.
Yeah, he literally said fuck the media, so he does deserve like in. But this is what I'm saying, though. Owen, he needs to be in. Like, there's more argument for Owen than Van Dijk, Allison, Gerrard, anyone. Like, there's more reasons for that. Tell me a Liverpool player that's won a Ballon d'Or since we've been alive other than Michael Owen. Even after they've left, has there been one when they've left and then won it?
No, I don't think so.
This is what I'm saying, bro. Like, you can't overlook that just for the fact of, yes, traitor, all that shit. Like, end of the day, yo, if say for example, if Carlos Tevez would have won a Ballon d'Or and scored 100+ goals in that time at United, he'd have been in that all-time 11, regardless of him putting on a City shirt. He'd have had to have been. He's a Ballon d'Or winner. That was my big argument for Cristiano. He was a Ballon d'Or winner. He's got to be in the team.
Yeah, but
Because before that, we've got to go all the way back to like George Best times to dig out a Ballon d'Or winner. You get me? Same for you. You got to go back to the 70s and 80s for that shit, bro.
Which will probably be someone like a Kenny Dalglish.
Yeah, guaranteed.
Or a Ian Rush. It'll be one of those.
Yeah. Maybe a Kevin Keegan.
Yeah.
But this is what I'm saying. This is how far back we're going to have to go. The players that we're considering were actually managers when we was kids.
Yeah.
You get me? Like, it's insane, bro. We can't... Michael Owen has to be in. Like, if we're gonna go Fowler, there's no way we can all co-sign on Fowler and then say, but we're gonna put Fernando Torres in. Fernando Torres never even sniffed a Ballon d'Or in his life.
Nah, to be fair, Torres can't go in there for me ahead of Luis Suarez.
No,
even though Torres had a mad successful stint, really. You know what I mean?
But for me, I feel like, yes, Suarez was like the replacement for Torres. You get me? But before Torres, Liverpool never had until after Michael Owen, Robbie Fowler days. Yeah, when them man were gone, they'd never had a striker anywhere near that quality until Torres come into the club. He kind of changed shit at Liverpool, where now quality players were suddenly appearing in that team. And after Torres, that if you notice, it was then that you started building out from Torres onwards. Every signing was dog shit until Torres. Then after that, it was like every 1 in 3 was good, but the 1 in 3 is better than fucking none in 3.
Yeah, exactly. Is it 2 up top?
Is it too late to take Coutinho out and just put 3
No,
up
he ain't coming out, Coutinho. Nah. Let's not do that.
He said not doing
Nah,
that.
Listen, you lot wanted 3-5-2. I was happy with that. Yeah. Manamum can come out if you want. And then we can
Who we putting on the right wing out of them, man, that we've just named there? What, put Suarez on the right just to get him in?
I can put Barnes on the right, Coutinho on the left, and then we can drop Suarez in the 10.
Nah,
that could work.
We're not doing that. We're leaving it as it is.
Arsenal 1-0. 1-0.
Yeah, they won 1-0.
Scumbag football, boy. They make the line.
City have drawn as well.
They drew, yeah?
Yeah, they drew 2-2.
Oh, wait for it, boys. The Arsenal fans will all be in the chat in a
We know
second.
what they're going to do. You know what I mean? We know what they're going to do. City got the game. Listen. City got the game in hand, yeah?
Exactly.
And they've got Arsenal, so we're looking at 6 points.
No, I hear it.
mean, I'm waiting for these guys to come through. Don't worry, man. They're going to come through and chat rubbish and just give man a headache again. You know what I mean? But look at these lot. These lot thought they won the league, you know? 7 points now.
They probably just got news that City drew as well, innit? So they're all fucking buzzing.
Yeah, well, listen, you can't blame them, man. It's been 20+ years, man. So they're gonna take everything they can get. You know what I mean? Look at them. They're celebrating like they won the league. Look at these lot. Look at these lot. These lot are losers, you know. Seriously, what are they doing? To be fair, I did think Brighton would get a draw. I did think City would win, and I got that wrong. You know, we can't get them right all the time. So
Yeah, that I had both them results in my accumulator, so my shit's fucked totally.
yeah, man, same.
Oh.
Boy, is what it is, though, isn't it? It is what it is. Who they got on the weekend? Let's see. Who they got on the weekend?
We got cup matches next, aren't they?
Oh, was it?
Yeah, cup games. Yeah, it's cup games.
Oh, they got Man. They
It's
got
FA
Man.
Cup next. The next league match isn't until like the 14th, 15th, I don't think.
Oh, serious?
Yeah.
Think so. Little break for us, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like a little break for us before Villa, but Villa have got a cup match and then a Europa match.
Yeah.
You get me? So when we play Villa, we last game we played was tonight. Last game they played was fucking 3 nights ago or some shit.
So wait, we've got a pot with all these lot just making noise for this whole time now.
Yeah, we've got about 10 days of them just talking shit.
Oh god, I might have to deactivate. You know, serious.
Morello made a goal line clearance apparently.
When? Look, right on cue. Right on cue. Look at him. Right on cue. Yeah, look, right on cue. Yeah, listen, bring it through, man. I don't mind, Mamba. I do not mind.
These men that stay quiet the entire stream until the match is done.
Huh?
These men like to stay quiet in the chat until the match is finished.
Bro, listen, this is why they won't win the league, man. Like, as I said, you know, listen, they got the job done today. It wasn't pretty, you know. City drew the game as well, but if City didn't have the game in hand and didn't have to play Arsenal, I'll be more like, okay. But listen, still time to go, man. So what we saying? Fowler and who then?
Fowler and Owen.
Fowler and Owen, yeah?
I think it's got to be.
Yeah.
Boy, I didn't think Luis Suarez would miss out, I'll be honest.
Fowler and Owen.
Did not think Suarez would miss out. All right. Cool. Owen then, yeah?
To be fair though, Suarez was an absolute cunt. He don't deserve to be in the team, man. I know some people don't like that word, so I apologize, but it fits perfect for him.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. Yeah. As good of a player as he was.
Yeah.
It's who he is, isn't it? Like,
yeah.
There's no denying that. Do you know what I mean?
And it's like, obviously, some people make bad choices and do fucked up things, yeah. But like, he consistently made the same choices. You know what I mean? It's like, nah, man.
Exactly.
That's just someone that's rotten morally. You know what I mean? I can't.
Yeah, but you know. Yeah, but the thing is, you know what I would say though, yeah. The way that Suarez was though, I think that was the makeup of how good he was in a sense, because he was such a scumbag. You know what I mean? It's one of them things where it kind of worked for him, innit?
Yeah.
So
I hear it still. I hear it. Oh, fuck, you know.
But guys, listen up. Big up yourselves. We're gonna run through the team quickly. Obviously, we've done our Liverpool all-time 11. Let me just move Mamba's comment quickly. I don't want to see that on there. Let's go fit, you know. Look, I look. You see what these guys do, Fitz. This is what I'm trying to tell you, man. Listen, let them have their time. You know, let them have their time. I don't mind, man. We'll show up all the time anyway. But so guys, obviously Liverpool all-time 11. Obviously post the Spice Boys era, mid-90s, up until now. And obviously there's only 2 players that we managed to get in from the current squad now, you know, and even that was debatable, you know. But we went with Alisson in goal. I think the Alisson one was more of a no-brainer, you know. I think David James, Pepe Reina, Jerzy Dudek. You know, Dudek won a Champions League, if you remember.
Yeah.
Pepe Reina had a good stint there as well. But I think Alisson, for what he's done, you know, there's 2 titles in there as well. I think it was kind of easy to kind of put him in the end, you know, so there's no problem there. We went for the 3 at the back purely to get, you know, more midfielders in, or to get, you know, 2 strikers there. And Sami Hyypiä, I think a player that is probably quite underrated, you know, had no pace. You know, I kind of liken Sami Hyypiä really to he's a bit like a John Terry, you know, not in terms of, because John Terry could pass the ball, long range, and popped up with some crucial goals as well. But I think in terms of the pace side of it, he struggled in that area. But I think Hippier, if anyone watched him, would see what a good player he was. And he goes in the middle. And then either side, there was banter about Van Dijk not getting in there, but I'm happy. I say I'm happy. But I think Van Dijk deserved to get in there purely because, if we're putting, obviously, his recent form to the side, I think what Van Dijk has in ability and what he done in his prime, he's probably kind of a straightforward choice in that respect. And then obviously
was a choice that wasn't backed by all three people, just so everyone knows.
Yeah, Fitz weren't really on it, man. But I can see why, because another mistake yesterday. But I think Van Dijk had to be in there personally for me.
Yeah,
and obviously Jonas agreed to it as well. And then obviously he went for Daniel Agger. I thought Skirtle was gonna get in there. No chance for Carragher, no chance. No chance. Again, another guy that has had plenty of misdemeanors off the pitch as well. So he just couldn't get in there.
So many misdemeanors.
Yeah, Bears. So but yeah, I think Daniel Agger obviously being left-footed adds the balance. And I think he was I think it was between him and Skirtle in the end, I think,
Yeah.
But moving on to midfield. Now, this is where it got interesting because obviously, if you're playing a wing back, the only players that can fit those positions are fullbacks or the wingers. Now, John Barnes for me was a no-brainer, because I believe John Barnes is one of Liverpool's best ever players. I think if you're saying Liverpool's best three players, John Barnes is in there for me, And again, to get Barnes in there, obviously, don't want to see him playing as a wing back, but obviously, if we're playing the three at the back, he gets in on the left-hand side. And then on the right-hand side, it was a toss-up between Trent or McManaman. Salah was involved in the conversation, but I think it's a prime example of Salah would only really be getting in there because of his numbers. You know what I mean? And, as you know, we don't really care about numbers. Numbers are a bonus. And McManaman obviously left Liverpool to go to Real Madrid. Trent obviously done his work as a fullback. So really, it was between McManaman and you would say Salah. Mane obviously again wasn't in with a shout because he done his best work as playing as part of a forward line. So we went for McManaman in the end. And again, pretty happy with that choice. I'd have said, I was easy for either having Barnes on the right hand side and then fitting in a Mane. But we went for Barnes and McManaman as the two wide players. In the midfield, Steven Gerrard was a no-brainer. I think the majority of fans think Gerrard's their best ever player, and obviously for what he done for Liverpool, it's kind of fair to kind of see why that is. So he went in there. And then obviously we was debating between Xabi Alonso and Mascherano. And I think, Xabi Alonso is another player that doesn't really get given the credit that he deserves for me. And I think in terms of, controlling the midfield, that wasn't Gerrard's game. That was Xabi Alonso. Xabi Alonso was someone that can control the tempo of the midfield, which allowed Gerrard really to be what Gerrard was. And Gerrard's best time for Liverpool was with Xabi Alonso in there. Because if you remember, Xabi Alonso and Mascherano playing as the two DMs. And then you had, obviously, Gerrard in the 10 behind Fernando Torres. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I think that was an easy one for me, Xabi Alonso. I hear Mascherano, but Xabi Alonso had to be in there so we could fit in number 10. And the number 10 for me, had to be Coutinho. You could have put Firmino in there, but obviously Firmino done his best work as a false nine. So, we went with Coutinho. And in the most difficult position of all, because we went for the two strikers to try and fit in as many as we can in a sense. We could have gone for a 4-2-4, but then that would have meant, leaving out Barnes and stuff like that, really. So that was never going to happen. But the two strikers we settled on was Robbie Fowler and Michael Owen. For me, Robbie Fowler had to be there because Robbie Fowler, for me, is ridiculous. He's my favourite striker for Liverpool, along with probably Luis Suarez in terms of the ability and what these guys did. Yeah. And Michael Owen, to be fair, had to be there because Michael Owen's a Ballon d'Or winner. I believe he's the only English player to win the Ballon d'Or, if I remember. So again, man, it wasn't straightforward. You know, Fernando Torres deserved to be in with a shout. You know, Sturridge was a top player for Liverpool as well. Didn't really get in. Sterling was good as well on the wing for Liverpool. But yeah, for me, Fowler was definitely there. And it was between Suarez or Owen in the end. And Owen, you know, winning the Premier League title for United, you know, getting the Ballon d'Or as well, meant that he got the nod in the end. And that's our team, guys. The 3-5-2 for Liverpool's all-time 11. Alisson, Becker in goal, Virgil and Hippier and Dan Agger making up the back three. John Barnes and Matt Manaman out wide. Xabi Alonso, Steven Gerrard and Coutinho in the 10. And then Robbie Fowler and Michael Owen as the two strikers. So yeah, guys, let us know what you think in the comments, man. If you think that's a good team, or do you think there's other players that deserve to be involved in there as well? But yeah, man, it was. I think for me, it was tough trying to put these players or trying to look at what players deserve to be in there, innit? Because 1 minute, one thing I would say is, is that you probably, I think realistically, yeah, the attack kind of outweighs, you would probably say, that the defense and the midfield, you know, because I think there was no surprise how we kind of was straightforward in picking our defenders and midfielders, but when it comes to the forward line, you know, we were unsure of who to put in there, really, you know. So yeah, man, that's the team we went for. Let's go through the chat. So you wrote that down when I said Arsenal win against Brighton. Easy work. Throw it in the bin. Fitz, man, we're getting on to you, know.
Yo, I wrote it down. It is wrote down. Don't worry about it, bro. Obviously, we'll see if every game's gonna be like working it.
It's 1-0 and it was a deflected goal. Is that really what we're doing in it?
Yeah, but listen, these guys don't care about that, man. They've been starving for 20-something years, man. So they don't give a damn if it comes off Saka's bum. You know what I mean? So this is what these guys are doing, man. So again, I'm not going to be out here saying, you know, they got a deflected goal, because they're not going to listen. They'll only listen when they're off the top of the league. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. Listen, we just got to deal with it for the next couple of weeks. You know, let them have their time. You know, you got Carabao Cup coming up. You know, let's see what happens there, innit? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
man. Cool. All right, guys. Listen, we're gonna wrap it up anyway. Obviously, I will be live tomorrow. You know, I'll put an upload as well of the team that we've done for those of you that haven't seen it yet as well. But yeah, guys, big up yourselves for coming through. Make sure you smash the like button. Make sure you sub to the channel as well. I'm gonna watch this rest of this game. To be fair, Newcastle causing problems, boy. I ain't gonna lie. Anthony Elanga and that with his pace. Yeah, man. But, yeah, listen, let's watch this game. But listen, guys, big up yourselves for coming through. Big up Jonas, big up Fitz each and every time.
Pleasure.
Guys, make sure you go and follow them on their socials as well, which is in the description. And as I said, we are going to be back tomorrow. We're back normal time, obviously 5:30 for our normal stream. And as I said, if United don't win this game, man, it's going to be a bit of a struggle, man. I ain't going to lie, man. Arsenal winning. To be fair, Liverpool got beat, so we'll discuss that.
Relax.
We'll discuss that. But nah, it's what it is, man, isn't it? But yeah, listen, guys, we'll be back next Monday, normal time for our normal stream. And yeah, as I said, I got a couple of uploads coming up as well. And yeah, I'll be live at some point tomorrow. So keep an eye on, guys, and hope you guys have a good rest of your Wednesday. And yeah, we'll catch you guys in a bit. Take it easy, yeah?
In a bit, boys.
Later.